If this damn camera stops recording again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Welcome back to Cosmeholics Anonymous. I am your favorite new mama bougie vintage, and today's video is Love and Hip Hop. Sorry it's uploaded late. I've been busy, okay? The episode starts off at the funeral. As we all know, Kirk's mother had passed away. Rest in peace to her. I saw Todd at the bar, and I was like, my you on the wrong damn show. Please bring your ass back to Real Housewives and keep your ass there. Okay, Marvin? Bye. You're on the wrong show, okay? This scene irritated me because the funeral happened, okay, blah, blah, they end up at the bar. And like the after service, I guess, not even real, I don't know what it was. Anyway, they end up at the bar and Kirk is using his mother's death as a way to throw himself a freaking pity party and a way to, I guess, reel Rashida in. And she wants to be reeled in, by the way. They're both using this experience of his mother passing away as a way to say life's too short, family first, ray-tay-tay-tay. Where was this energy when you were sleeping with other bitches? Season 1. I don't understand. Like, oh my god, you guys. I just can't. Of course, Kirk starts apologizing to Rashida. Rashida's talking about for better or for worse. Girl, bye, okay? Boy, bye. See you both never. I don't understand what this is all about. Like, what the fuck do you guys mean for better or for worse? Whatever happened in their marriage, the stuff that's happened in their marriage doesn't go under the category for better or for worse, okay? If somebody is struggling with infidelity, you cut that ass off, point blank period, okay? You're allowed to divorce if your spouse has been an infidel. So they start kissing and they're like saying I love you, and I was disgusted. I wanted to puke. Ugh. Kirk is like, what would we do without each other? You mean what would you do without Mona? Boy, bye. Like, goodbye. You need co-stars like Kirk and Rashida so we can get on our fucking laptops and paint them the motherfucking bad guy, because they both are the bad guy here. So Bocce and Keely end up meeting up. I thought they were at Keely's apartment, but I think they were at Bocce's apartment because Keely was the one that stormed out. As always, Keely has a motherfucking attitude, and so Bocce starts telling her respectfully she should not have shown up to the event because her showing up made everything go left. And so he's telling her, like, you shouldn't have showed up because I asked you not to come, like, but you think you're the boss, so you had to show up, and look what happened. Your ass got dragged, okay? So obviously she's super pressed and she doesn't really want to talk about that, so she starts asking him, oh, why don't we talk about why my baby father was there? I was like, that ain't got shit to do with Bocce. And so Bocce's like, well, first of all, I didn't invite him, so that's not on me. But he also states he doesn't have any issues with Blue, and so he wasn't about to kick him out because he's actually known Blue longer than he's known Keely. So Keely starts clapping and she's like, congratulations on knowing another fuckboy. And I'm just like, oh my god. You're the biggest fuckboy in the room, Keely. You. You, bitch. So Bocce starts asking her, why are you so hostile? You know, everybody at home wants to know the same thing, bitch. Because she's always fucking angry. Like, sis always has an attitude. And so Keely starts talking about how she's from Detroit and how he ain't about to play her. So he's not going to play her because she's from Detroit. And I'm just like, I know that Detroit's not claiming Keely the way Keely's claiming Detroit. Y'all is trying to ship her off to like Texas or something. Y'all don't want her. Actually, I like Texas. Y'all is trying to ship her off to Wyoming, because who's from Wyoming? If you're from Wyoming, I'm sorry. But I know Detroit is not claiming this girl. If I was from Detroit, I definitely would not be claiming her. Anyway, so of course she brings up Crystal because obviously Bocce was dating 2 women at once. And so Bocce tells her, look, as far as I knew from our last interaction before the event, you and I were not on good terms and we were basically done. Like, there was no going forward with you after that. I guess she didn't know this. I don't know I don't really know what she was thinking their relationship was after he left her office that day. Her office, her Airbnb, whatever. I don't know what she was thinking their relationship was, but I could see that it was hell, Stevie Wonder could see that it was over, honey. So I don't know why she was acting as if Crystal was an issue. At this point, she's trying to accuse Bocce of trying to embarrass her. And he's like, you embarrassed yourself. And I said, Bocce, you tell her, because you did embarrass yourself. He said for you not to come. It was you that decided that you wanted to show up. And it was you that got embarrassed because you showed up somewhere that you were not supposed to show up to. So that's not Bocce's fault. I like Bocce. You know, he keeps it real. Again, Bocce did not invite Crystal. That was Sierra that invited Crystal. So none of that falls on Bocce. Bocce really didn't have any say in who came and who didn't. Not even her. Like, he told her not to come and she still showed up. So clearly, Bocce didn't have any type of control over his event at all. By the end of this conversation, Keely is breaking up with Bocce all over again. And I'm just like, how you re-break up with somebody? He already broke up with you when he showed up at the Airbnb office space. Like, what? Anyway, she re-broke up with Bocce, so they're officially done now, you know. Unfriended on Facebook, unfollowed on Instagram, unfollowed on Twitter, blocked, deleted the phone number. They are OVER, okay? Game over. She was a big mad, man. She fucking left. She stormed out. I thought they were at her house until she left. I really thought they were sitting in her house, but then she stormed out and I was like, she's just gonna leave Bocce in her house. That's how you know the show's scripted, but I guess it was his house. So in this next scene, Spice meets up with Erica Mena, and Spice is telling her or filling her in with the whole Tommy drama, the whole she didn't come to the video shoot until it was 3 hours later, and it was over the pet pig, and so they're laughing about it, whatever. She then tells her that she met this guy named Tobias, and he's begging to bring her on a date. So Erica obviously starts talking about what she has going on. She starts talking about Jazzy Faye and her music, and talking about she's been linking up with people that can actually like do stuff for her in the music industry, as if she's really planning on popping. Like, sister girl, you can't sing, you can't rap, you can't dance, you can't act. Can she act? Maybe she can do a little bit of acting. As far as the music thing goes, she needs to let that shit go. It's not a thing. Erica Mena sucks. Period. Point blank. Okay? No, just no. Leave it alone. Hang it up flat screen. Like, goodbye. So the conversation carries on. Spice ends up telling Erica about what she's been hearing in the streets about Estelita still fucking around with Stevie. And of course, Erica's not impressed, so she's obviously planning to page Estelita about this. Okay, so in this next scene, Carly Red, Mimi, and some Caucasian dancer girl named Amber meet up with Sierra and Tokyo. So Sierra and Tokyo are last to arrive. Well, not last to arrive, but last to arrive for the time being. Sierra is actually familiar with Amber because I guess the other day, her man, BK, told her about Amber. And he showed her Amber's photos, and basically what he said happened was it's his friend from a long time. She basically hit him up asking him like for advice or whatever, and so he told her to come over to talk or whatever. But then when she got there, it wasn't about no advice. She just started pushing all up on him, and then he decided that he's gonna put her out. He kicked her out because, you know, he got a lady. So Amber's like, that's what he told you. And I was like, oh my god, this is so messy. This is getting too messy already, okay? Let me just put some pearls on so I can clutch him if need be. So Amber starts detailing her side of the things. She said they have known each other for 10 years, and every time they see each other, they have sex. So Sierra is obviously not impressed to hear this, but she's also taking it with a grain of salt, because every damn week somebody telling her something about her man, and she's really getting tired of it. I would be tired of it too, child. I would just throw the whole away because I ain't got time. It's too much drama. So she said she has receipts. So Tokyo's sitting there and she's like, well, we need to see them because it's tax season, baby. And I was like, yes, Tokyo. Amber starts reading her text messages between herself and BK. And so Sierra's like, well, text messages could be fake too. Amber scrolls to show like the iMessage and she's like, girl. And I was like, yeah, Sierra, I don't know if Amber's capping or not, but those texts look legit. You know, all she needs to do is check the phone number, and if that's his phone number, then you know that, you know, whatever. Now, the text messages weren't necessarily anything that you would like bat an eye at. They didn't seem like what Amber was trying to make them out to be. But their text messages go way back. No matter what, there's somebody here that's lying. Okay, it's either BK or Amber. One of the two people are lying. Anyway, so then Joy walks in. And Joy is actually Sierra's client. Sierra does Joy's eyebrows. And so they're acquainted. They know each other. They actually like each other. But then Amber basically interjects and says, oh, I know about this girl too. BK said he's fucking with her. Joy is actually BK's artist as well. And that means she's always with BK if she's his artist. You know, they work very closely together. Clearly, it's more than just at the studio. Joy wasn't feeling Amber's energy, her vibe at all. She definitely was okay with Sierra, but she was not feeling Amber. She was giving her all kinds of cold shoulder, like, bitch, bye, see you never, why are you speaking, I don't shake hands. It was all tea, all shade, all offense, bitch. She was not here for Amber the dancer. So Joy says to Sierra that, you know, we need to have a conversation, basically one-on-one, which is something Sierra is longing for from at least one person, child. Everybody wants to always do powwows with Sierra. Nobody respects Sierra. Okay, Joy also says, like, she really does like Sierra, but her relationship with BK is complicated because Sierra started pressing her about what she has going on with BK, and she was just like, it's complicated. Don't give me no bullshit ass answer. Don't tell me shit's complicated. Okay, that's not what I want to hear. I want to know the truth. So Sierra's like, you see BK post me on Instagram all the time. He's always tagging me. You wouldn't think to ask a question or two, you know? And she's like, BK said y'all were BFFs. Best friends for life, bitch. And Amber, of course, said, see, I told you, like he said, you guys are best friends. And not only are you guys best friends, but you guys are best friends that also are in business together. So he's really downplaying their relationship. So Sierra is in disbelief, and she starts saying how they're literally in the process of making it official. When she was saying this, I was just like, ugh, help me, Jesus. I ain't never been in the process of making a relationship official in my life. Okay, either we are or we're not. Like, ain't no in the process of. This is not a legal matter. Like, we're not drawing up papers to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, what the hell? When she said that, I was just like, Sierra, no, okay, no. You're in the process of getting divorced, but you're not in the process of making it official with somebody. It doesn't work like that. So she also started saying how she knows his whole family, and they travel together, and they do business together and everything. And so when she was saying this, I'm like, yeah, that kind of does just sound like BFF. I know my friends' families too. It doesn't really mean anything, you know. Side bitches meet families all the time, like, you know. Anyway, Sierra, I just felt bad for her in this scene because I just felt like they were ganging up on her yet again. So Amber's messy ass interrupts again, and she's like, you want to hear him call you the best friend? Because I have, you know, I have recordings or whatever. And I'm just like, this bitch taped a whole ass conversation. She's been taking notes from fucking Yandy and Samantha and whatever the fuck from Love and Hip Hop New York, child. Who's out here recording conversations? In this day and age, I mean, you should, because everybody's motherfucking liar, but Amber's just trying to secure a spot on Love and Hip Hop and get an extra check in her dance bank account. I found that Amber was being really petty about the situation, and she wasn't coming to Sierra as a woman. She was coming as a petty side bitch. It was almost vindictive, what she was doing, how she was moving, like her attitude towards Sierra, as if Sierra did something to her. It's all seems to me to be like jealousy, because clearly BK ain't posting Amber on his social media, but she'd been fucking him every time she see him. I mean, I feel some type of way too. I don't know. It just came off like Amber was enjoying Sierra's embarrassment. So obviously Sierra's irritated with Carly Red now for doing this again, bringing it to her attention in front of everybody instead of pulling her to the side one-on-one like a real friend would. She said she's gonna check BK herself. So Carly starts talking to Joy, and Carly's like, you should have went to Sierra because she does your eyebrows. And so Joy gets mad and starts popping off at Carly Red, talking about, you don't even know me. What does that have to do with anything? It doesn't matter if she doesn't know you or not. You're here. Carly set up this meeting, so she's going to address you. Carly shouldn't have opened her mouth, period, because, you know, at this point the conversation she wasn't in the conversation. I don't know why she's telling Joy. She should have told Sierra, because Joy kind of already said that. She kind of already said, you know, me and you should be having a conversation by ourselves. I don't know. It just seemed like Carly was being more messy than she was being a friend. At this point, security is in the middle of all of this because Joy and Carly Red are going back and forth. I can't remember if a drink got tossed or not. It's irrelevant. The point is that they're acting real ratchet on camera. Nothing new here. As you've noticed, I've been talking a whole lot about everybody at the table, but there's one person in particular whose name has not been called, and that is Mimi Faust, okay? Mimi, Oleremi, I think her name is. Listen, she was quiet as a church mouse. Okay? And not one damn word to say. I said, bitch, why are you sitting here at this table? Go home to your daughter. Like, you have better things to do than sit at this table and not say a damn word. A drink was thrown. Joy threw a drink at Carly Red. It made contact. And so Carly Red's big mad. Security's in the place, whatever. They're holding everybody back. And so Tokyo is telling Carly Red, it's too bad that the drink hit her, but you know, she needs to get over it. Oh well, the drink hit you. You weren't protected this time. Sorry about it. Like, I was actually living. She was just telling her, like, it's not that big of a deal. You got hit with the drink. You're mad, you're drunk. You know, you shouldn't have been messy and you wouldn't have got hit with a drink. So that's basically all Tokyo's telling her. And then they leave, and that was that. So in this next scene, KK meets up with Tierra. She tells her about what her Jerry the Bondsman man told her about Scrap getting out in July 2019, and right away Tierra's like, what? I just spoke to Scrap. Scrap said it's good news. He's getting out soon, blah, blah, blah. She's confused. She's not sure if she should trust Karen or not. They decided to talk about their issues a little bit, and they both agree that they should both have been the bigger person and put their issues aside so that Karen could be a part of King's life. King is her grandchild and is Tierra's son with Scrap. So KK really wants to be a part of King's life, but Tierra tells her that she chose to be away. So KK tells her, look, I'm not trying to fight with anybody for the position or to play my position in his life. I'm not trying to fight with nobody's mama, which is fair. I feel as though Tierra is the one that's really blocking it because she didn't even want to answer Karen's calls, you know what I mean? They were in a really bad place, and if Tierra never vocalized to Karen, hey, look, I really need you to be a part of King's life, then obviously Karen, even though she's the grandmother, she's not going to feel like she's welcome because of their issues. Tierra tells KK she realizes how important KK's presence is in King's life. She wishes they would have hashed out their differences earlier so that she could, you know, be a part of his life. And she says that King is wild. And KK's like, that's because of you. He is wild because of his mama. And she said that's why he's a savage. Of course, Tierra's taken back by this. She's like, what? What do you mean? She's like, me? You know, she obviously is not going to see the fault there. So KK says she wants to be a part of King's life now because she's a granny. She's getting old. One day she gonna die and wither away, and then it's gonna be too late. So once KK expresses that to her, Tiara says she'll think about it. KK is not feeling that answer, but she doesn't have a choice because Tiara is the rule maker here, since she's the mama and the daddy's not around. And so Tiara says she ain't got no money, and she walks out of the bar scene, leaving KK to foot the bill. But this bill is imaginary. It's prepaid for by the people at Love and Hip Hop Studios, okay? VH1 paid the bill. Don't even worry about it, Tiara. So the next scene, Sierra shows up at BK's house. And she wastes no time, okay? As soon as she gets there, she starts paging that ass about the whole Amber situation and the proof that she done brought to the table. And she was calling this man by his government name, and I was sick, okay? I was sick. I said, oh my gosh, I don't remember what she called him, but she called him by his government name. She wasn't happy, okay? So, of course, BK is going to deny, and die with the lie. And so he was like, first of all, that's not what happened. I already told you what happened. I never fucked that girl. That's what he said. I did not have sex with that girl. Like, no, okay, no, that's not what happened. So then, fine. We'll leave that situation alone. So then she pages him, Sierra pages him about Joy now. And then this started stuttering, okay? He was stuttering like Joe, okay? Is that who sings that song? Joe? I think so. So he starts stuttering. Then he finally gathers enough brain cells to articulate what he was trying to say. What he was trying to say, whether it was a lie or not, was when he first moved to Atlanta, Joy was who he, I guess, met and who he knew down there, and she was, you know, welcoming in more ways than one. And so at the time he was fucking with her, Sierra was still dealing with BB gun and the whole marriage divorce thing, and so he was rocking with her while she was still married, bottom line. So that's what he's telling Sierra. However, in confessional, he does state, you know, maybe there was a little bit of an overlap of when I was messing with Sierra and Joy at the same time, but Joy's in the past, and I'm not about to mess up my future with Sierra dwelling on the past with that other girl, okay? And so I was like, I can't be mad at that, I guess, but she gonna find out anyway. Y'all is on TV. And that's why I can't stand when these people lie to the people that they're with. I'm just like, they gonna find out. You're probably scared for her to see the damn episode because your trifling ass didn't tell her the truth yet. And so I don't know what it is about Sierra, why I like her so much. I just think she's super sweet, but she is sitting there on the couch with him and she's just like, I was in an 8-year relationship with Rod, and I went through the most shit, and I'm not trying to go down that exact same road now with you. Like, it's not a thing. She doesn't want to be hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt. And the fact that he knows what she went through with her man, he needs to fix that ass up. Like, he needs to fix up. It's too much. He's doing too much. So then he's like, you know I love you, right? Do foul shit and then tell you about, you know I love you, right? No shit, like, what are you talking about? So he's like, Sierra, I love you. He's like, I love you more than life itself, or some bullshit like that. And I'm just like, oh my god, sweet nothings. Poor Sierra. So he asks her for a hug. She's being stiff. She doesn't want to give him a hug. She's not embracing him. He's embracing her, but she's not embracing him. And god, it just reminded me of like people in high school. So as he's hugging her up and like trying to like kiss her up and stuff, she's just like, you always swindle me back in every time. And then she calls him the devil. Didn't I call this boy the devil? Who did I call the devil last week? I called somebody the damn devil, and I'm pretty sure it was BK. I said that ain't nothing but the devil, and now Sierra is out here calling him the devil. Two people can't be calling the same person the devil, and that person's not the devil. Two people, okay? He's the devil. Yes, he is. Demonic spirits. Rebuke him, Sierra. Rebuke him. So this next scene was Sierra Lud. This next scene was Rashida doing her little workout tape thing. In my personal opinion, I feel like the outfit she was wearing for the workout tape was wrong. She was wearing all black, but she was wearing like a baggy shirt. Like, when I watch a workout tape, I want to see a sports bra and like the shorts or the leggings and the runners. It could be all black, but I just feel like vibrant colors are better. It looked ratchet and ghetto, okay? And I was just like, I would not buy this tape if it was $2. Like, no. So, of course, Kirk is there. They go off to the side. They're talking business. Her ponytail was a damn mess. I'm not even gonna... It was like a cone head. Like, I can't even explain, like, the base of the ponytail, as in, like, the hair slicked back was, like, going up as if there was, like, tracks underneath it or something. It was a mess. I can't even explain it. Rashida starts telling Kirk about Prest Houston. She's talking about she signed the lease and they're getting ready to move to Houston. And I hope this does not mean there's about to be a Love and Hip Hop franchise for Houston, because child, I just can't. Why is she opening up a store in Houston? You don't have no business in Houston, Miss Rashida. What? From what I heard, Prest ain't even popping like that in Atlanta. So why would she expand to Houston? So it must be popping, but from what I've seen in the comments and what some people have told me on Snapchat DMs, they said every time they go to the mall, the store is empty. Okay, so I don't know, but whatever. So, of course, Kirk is pressed about Prest, honey. He is not here for Prest Houston. He thinks he's the rule maker, but Rashida is letting him know he is no longer in charge because he is Mr. Fuck Up. She basically lets him know he don't run shit anymore because he was trying to tell her, like, you can't just be doing stuff behind my back, but whatever. And I was like, really? Really, sir? That's where you're gonna go with this? No. You do stuff behind her back all the time. And so she brings up the fact that the workout thing, he did it behind her back and then brought it to her after he already signed for it or whatever. So she's just giving him a taste of his own medicine. So this next scene, I don't really care to drag it out. KK and Mama D. KK is forever bringing Mama D chocolate men to look at, to touch, to play with. I don't even know why. It is what it is. Mama D is opening her big mouth again and telling KK that Bambi is pregnant. Why is Mama D still out here telling every damn body that this girl is pregnant? I just can't. I can't. KK gives her advice about being the best grandma and being on Bambi's good side during the pregnancy so that after the pregnancy they don't have no smoke, no problems. She tells her that she met with Tiara. Mama D is shocked when she tells her that Tiara said she'll think about it in regards to KK seeing King. They move on from that topic real quick. So she tells Mama D that she wants her to enjoy her night. And a chocolate man starts massaging Mama D. Before I move on, I need to talk Mama D's wig. Mama D's wig was like, what in the 2008, 2000 and late was going on? And I was like, no. Her wig, I can't. You guys have to watch the episode to see Mama D's wig. I'm not putting in no spoilers. Her wig was out of this world, honey. I thought I was watching a crime mob music video, child. It was too much. Keely invites Blue Da Vinci over because obviously he wants to see his son. And they start talking about consistency. And so Blue lets her know, like, I'm done arguing, I'm done fighting, I don't want to fight you anymore. Let's just do what's right. So he asked Keely, how did you feel when you saw me and Xavier talk on the phone the other day? And she says, it hurt. And so I was like, here come the fucking waterworks. Here come the waterworks. So she starts talking about when her father committed suicide and she starts crying profusely. Blue goes to comfort her because he's such a good guy. You know, we are fans of Blue here. And so she tells him that she always wants X to be able to pick up the phone and call his dad, because there's been so many times where she's wanted to do that and she hasn't been able to because she's always been close to her dad and her dad has passed away. So Xavier arrives now and he's so adorable. He's the cutest little boy ever. He got his braids to the back and all that, looking like Remy Ma. And so they had to tell him that that was his dad, and so he runs to his dad, and I think he's like 2.5. And so Blue is so happy. Him and his son are interacting. He's so in love. The little boy's so happy, so in love. And so Blue thanks Keely, and Keely says, "You're welcome." Scene done. So we are here at the last and final scene. Thank the Lord Jesus. Amen. Erica pops up on Estelita at her dance rehearsal. They begin to talk, and Estelita starts saying, you know, Stevie's been doing right by her, blah, blah, blah. And Erica's like, well, when you were his girlfriend, the shade of it all, bitch. I was so here for it. I said, yes, call that bitch out. Call her out. Estelita looked extremely guilty when Erica said this, but she tried to play it off. She tried her hardest to play it off, but you know, sometimes when you get caught red-handed, or when you think somebody doesn't know something but they do and they call that ass out on it, you can't hide that shit on your face. Your face tells it all, unless you're a poker player, you know. But Estelita, Miss Essential Oils, is not a poker player. So of course, Estelita asked Erica where she heard that, and Erica's like, I'm Erica Mena. I find out everything. I was like, bye, bitch. You're not Carly Red in this, bitch. Please stop. So in confessional, Miss Essential Oils is talking about how, you know, I wasn't keeping it a secret with Stevie and everything, but I'm also not trying to hear Erica's judgment right now. Bitch, you were definitely keeping that shit on the low because you've been going around crying about the man, saying that he's been trying to take advantage of you, doing all kinds, making him out to be the bad guy. And then you go and sleep with him again, and you're having full-blown relationships with him because he got you in a Maxim magazine. You're a prostitute. So, of course, she says, you know, I'm not his girlfriend, but we've been hanging out. I was like, no, bitch, you're his girlfriend. You are the new Jocelyn Hernandez. You are the new Chanelica Betancourt. That's you, boo. You replaced Jocelyn. That is what you're trying to do. You are trying to fill her shoes. You're going to fail miserably. Can nobody replace that crazy bitch? But that's what your position is right now. You are Stevie Wonder's girlfriend. So not only does she say she's not his girlfriend, they just been hanging out, she says, but business comes first. I said, bitch, the business between your legs, what business do you have that is coming first? These bitches tired me, I swear. So Erica's like to Estelita, you know, it's your life, but you gotta stop crying wolf. And I was like, thank you. Yes, thank you. Please tell her again. And so Estelita says, I'm not crying wolf. And so Erica says that she's ruining her own reputation by doing this, because you can't be over here talking about me too, and then go to the same man that is making you cry out me too. Like, where they do that at? Like, come on now. That don't make no sense. So I'm looking at both these bitches from the side. I said, both y'all look like some motherfucking ants, okay? Both y'all is dragging around these diaper booties. Why? Why? Erica wasn't so bad, but Estelita's bum is so big and her legs are as small as my damn pinky. Oh, that's a fat girl. Oh. Let go of mommy's hair. Stop, baby. You're pulling her back on purpose. It's not funny.
I see opportunity. I see stuff.
An opportunity for what? You just messed up my whole do, girl. Oh. Oh. There's no Melona here, so you're giving Dad a hard time, huh? Mm-hmm. Told Dad to get Melona for you. Oh. So Estelita is talking about how the girls are supposed to be her friends or whatever, so she should be able to vent to them if she wants to. But Erica's not trying to hear that. And this reminded me of a situation when I was in high school. And this girl always used to tell me all these horrible things her man was doing. And I used to be like, bitch, And I would give her advice. And she wouldn't take the advice. Because she's asking for fucking advice. And then she wouldn't take the damn advice. And then 2 days later, she's back with the guy. The guy does her dirty again. She comes to me again. I said, bitch, go tell your other friends. Because I don't want to hear it. Okay, and that went on for a very long time. And so we were best friends, and she couldn't come to me about her damn man because I wasn't trying to hear it. Keep that shit to yourself. Suffer in silence. So,
go ahead.
So Erica tells her, you can't be crying and complaining about this guy, but then spread your legs for him. Come on. That makes no sense. And so she told her to complain to somebody else. Or she says she hopes she knows she better complain to somebody else because she ain't about to answer her phone for this girl to complain about Stevie when he fucks up again. Erica tells her she's looking real stupid out here. So Essential Oils is like, chill with the insults. She told her to chill with the insults. I was like, she's not insulting you. First of all, she said you're looking stupid. She didn't say you were stupid, but... you know, we gonna call a spade here, Estelita. You're a whole idiot. Erica's like, I'm just being honest. And I was just like, yeah, pretty much. And this was the first time I felt Erica all season, child. Estelita was trying to have a Cardi B moment, and she was just like how she's just focused on this music. I'm just focused on your music, okay? And I was just like, oh, God. Cut the cameras! Cut them! Release the Kraken! I don't even know where that's from. Was that from Kronk?
It's from a movie.
I know. Anyway, at the very last scene... Hi, Salem. At the very last scene, Erica was like, Stevie don't really love you. And she walks out. And then Estelita's like, she crazy. And I was just like, no, you're crazy. Like, what? Oh my God, these bitches are draining. Anyway, that's basically all that happened this week. I will see you next week.
Tommy's about to turn up.
Tommy is a fucking mess. She's a drunk mess.
So? That'll be great.
She needs to turn down and not turn down for what? Anyway, what are you doing?
Turn down for what?
I love you all, and I will definitely see you in the next one.